ओम ज्ञानतिमिरन्दस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिते नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषशून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामने गौरतिसे नमः। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधो जगतपते गोपेशा गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छा कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। तो आप सब का स्वागत है भागवतम रीडिंग सेशन में। हम भागवतम के स्कंद फर्स्ट स्कंद यानी कि पहले फर्स्ट कैंटो का आज इंट्रोडक्शन को कंटिन्यू कर रहे थे, तो हमने सोचा क्यों ना उसको रिकॉर्ड करके हमारे YouTube चैनल पर डाला जाए। तो इसीलिए हम आज एक ये अटेम्प्ट की शुरुआत कर रहे हैं हमारी भागवतम रीडिंग की, और उसको हम हमारे चैनल पे डालेंगे। तो हम स्टार्ट करते हैं। हम इंट्रोडक्शन में हैं 28 पेज पे। आज हमारा टारगेट है कि हम इंट्रोडक्शन को पूरा कर देंगे और भागवतम के पहले श्लोक का अध्ययन करेंगे। तो पेज नंबर 28 से हम स्टार्ट करने वाले हैं। महाप्रभु जी के बारे में प्रभुपाद जी ने बताया है कैसे महाप्रभु जी का जन्म हुआ अद्वैताचार्य जी के रिक्वेस्ट पे, जिनका कि कल आविर्भाव दिवस था, कल यानी कि 25 जनवरी 2026। और कैसे महाप्रभु जी ने अपनी बाल्य लीलाओं को नवद्वीप में किया, उसके बाद संन्यास लेकर के वो पुरी आए, और पुरी में कैसे भट्टाचार्य जी से उनका मिलन होता है। भट्टाचार्य जी से वो काफ़ी वेदांत पे श्रवण करते हैं, और फिर बाद में कैसे भट्टाचार्य जी को वो एक भक्त के रूप में कन्वर्ट करते हैं। और भट्टाचार्य जी खुश होकर के महाप्रभु जी की प्रशंसा में 100 श्लोकों की रचना करते हैं, जिनमें से 2 श्लोकों का वर्णन प्रभुपाद जी ने इंट्रोडक्शन ऑफ श्रीमद् भागवतम के अंदर किया है। और उसके आगे हम चल रहे हैं अब, है ना। कैसे फिर, है ना, जब महाप्रभु जी साउथ इंडिया में यात्रा पे जाते हैं, वहाँ पे रामानंद राय जी से मिलते हैं, और रामानंद राय जी से उनका वार्तालाप जो होता है उसका कुछ अंश प्रभुपाद जी श्रीमद् भागवतम के इंट्रोडक्शन में रखते हैं। और उसके आगे हम अब पढ़ने जा रहे हैं पेज नंबर 28 से। कैसे जब पुरी वापस रिटर्न होते हैं महाप्रभु जी, तो on his return to Puri, all the anxious devotees of the Lord got back their life, and the Lord remained there with the continued pastimes of his transcendental realizations. The most important incident during that time was his granting audience to King Prataparudra. King Prataparudra was a great devotee of the Lord, and he considered himself to be one of the servants of the Lord and trusted with sweeping the temple. This submissive attitude of the king was very much appreciated by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. The king requested both Bhattacharya and Rai to arrange his meeting with the Lord. When, however, the Lord was petitioned by his 2 stalwart devotees, he flatly refused to grant the request, even though it was put forward by personal associates like Ramananda Rai and Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. The Lord maintained that it is dangerous for a sannyasi to be in intimate touch with worldly, money-conscious man and with women. The Lord was an ideal sannyasi. No woman could approach the Lord even to offer respects. Women's seats were accompanied far away from the Lord. As an ideal teacher and acharya, he was very strict in the routine work of a sannyasi. Apart from being a divine incarnation, the Lord was an ideal character as a human being. His behavior with other persons was also above suspicion. In his dealing as a acharya, he was harder than the thunderbolt and softer than the rose. One of his associates, Junior Haridas, committed a great mistake by lustfully glancing at a young woman. The Lord, as Supersoul, could detect this lust in the mind of Junior Haridas, who was at once banished from the Lord's association and was never accepted again, even though the Lord was implored to excuse Haridas for mistake. Junior Haridas afterwards committed suicide due to being dissociated from the company of the Lord, and the news of suicide was duly related to the Lord. Even at that time, the Lord was not forgetful of the offense, and he said that Haridas had rightly met with the proper punishment. On the principles of the renounced order of life and discipline, the Lord knew no compromise. And therefore, even though he knew that the king was a great devotee, he refused to see the king, only because the king was a dollar and cent man. By this example, the Lord wanted to emphasize the proper behavior for a transcendentalist. A transcendentalist has nothing to do with women and money. He must always refrain from such intimate relations. The king was, however, favored by the Lord by the expert arrangement of the devotees. This means that the beloved devotee of the Lord can favor a neophyte more liberally than the Lord. Pure devotees therefore never commit an offense at the feet of another pure devotee. An offense at the lotus feet of the Lord is sometimes excused by the merciful Lord, but an offense at the feet of a devotee, is very dangerous for one who actually wants to make progress in devotional service. As long as the Lord remained at Puri, thousands of his devotees used to come to see him during the Rath Yatra, car festival of Lord Jagannath. And during the car festival, the washing of the Gundicha temple under the direct supervision of the Lord was an important function. The Lord's congregational Sankirtan movement at Puri was a unique exhibition for the mass of people. That is the way to turn the mass mind towards spiritual realization. The Lord inaugurated the system of mass Sankirtan, and leaders of all countries can take advantage of this spiritual movement in order to keep the mass of people in a pure state of peace and friendship with one another. This is now the demand of the present human society all over the world.